Have you ever wondered what really separates people who succeed from, well, those who don't? Today, we're going to dive into a super powerful idea that suggests the secret isn't about luck, and it's not about talent. It's actually something that happens entirely inside our own heads. I mean, it's the ultimate question, right? What is the one fundamental thing that separates winners from losers? Now, there are a million theories out there, but the answer we're exploring today is surprisingly simple, and it's incredibly personal.
So forget about being born with some amazing talent or just being in the right place at the right time. According to our source material from Brian Tracy, the real battleground, the place where victories are decided long before they even happen, is right between your ears. It is all about how you think.
And that brings us to this core concept, mental rehearsal. And look, we all do this. Before a big presentation, a job interview, a tough conversation, we play it out in our minds. But how we do it, that's the game changer. This is exactly where the paths of winners and losers split off dramatically.
All right, so first, let's take a look at the approach that actually sets people up for failure. It's this self-sabotaging loop that, honestly, a lot of us fall into without even realizing it.
And it all starts with this core habit. Before an important event, people with a loser's mindset, they instinctively relive and recall their past failures. It's like they're mentally setting the stage for a repeat performance.
And this just shows you the process perfectly. They aren't just kind of remembering a past mistake, no. They are vividly rewatching the movie of their own failure in their mind, focusing on every single little detail that went wrong.
And what does this create? Well, it generates this powerful emotional state of embarrassment, humiliation, and a feeling of being a failure. And this is all before the event has even started. They're literally programming their minds and bodies to fail.
So, how in the world do we break that cycle? Well, it's by adopting the winner's mindset. Let's look at the blueprint for success.
You know, the key word here is insist. This is not some passive hope. It is an active, deliberate choice. Winners consciously choose to focus their mental energy on reliving their past victories and their best performances.
So here's the crucial part. They do the exact opposite of the loser's mindset. They play the highlight reel, not the blooper reel. They immerse themselves in the memory of what it felt like to succeed, to be excellent, to win. And this just sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you have a mental rehearsal that's focused on past failures and all these fearful outcomes. And on the other, a rehearsal that's built on past successes and desired outcomes. It's the same mental tool, just used to get completely opposite results. And this is the most empowering part of this whole idea. This isn't about being born a winner or a loser. It's about a conscious decision you can make starting right now. So you got to ask yourself this, honestly, as you get ready for the next big thing in your life, where is your focus? Is it on what you want to happen, or is it on the very thing you're afraid is going to happen? And it's really important to get this. Our brains are often wired for caution. It's just how we are. The default natural tendency for a lot of us is to drift towards our fears. So if that sounds like you, hey, you are not alone. The key is just not letting that default setting run your life. So, how do you fight that natural tendency? Well, Brian Tracy offers a powerful tool called the Law of Substitution. Think of it like a mental override button. You can't just tell a negative thought to go away. You have to actively replace it with something else. And here's how you do it. It's a simple three-step process. First, you catch yourself thinking about what you fear. Second, you make a firm decision. Nope, I refuse to entertain this thought. And third, you immediately and forcefully substitute it with a vivid, clear image of your desired outcome. You have to force your mind to focus on what you want.
I mean, that is such a powerful idea. Your future isn't set in stone. It's being shaped right now by your internal dialogue. What you consistently think about before each and every event is the single greatest predictor of your success.
So, as we wrap this up, the choice is all yours. The next time you have something important on the line, what movie are you going to play in your head? The one where you fail, or the one where you achieve excellence? What will you choose to rehearse?